I'm supposed to make you endure my opening remarks today, which essentially sort of tries to lay the ground for what the networking event is about. I apologize that Pravena asked me to do this last night, and I'm sort of double booked, so I have to run off in a bit after this. So what I really like to do is to sort of set up the stage for why we're having this networking event and what sort of synergies we hope to be able to bring, right? I'm really grateful that all of you can make it, both in terms of being able to present and also being able to be here. We are especially grateful and happy that we have people from the various state agencies who might be interested in collaboration or funding research who are here today. This networking event is important, right? In terms of helping us as researchers to seek out partners and to find new channels for collaboration. And the FASS Research Office has done a lot of work to put this together, which I'm very grateful for. Now, a key reason why we are having this event is due to the success of the first research networking effort, so the previous iteration of this that we had last year. So faculty found it very useful in terms of finding partners to apply for funding with, but also funders and other sort of entities that are looking for research cooperation. So in particular, various state agencies found this effort quite useful for them as well, because I suppose there are skills and experiences and knowledge, expertise that we have here at FASS and NUS that might be useful for your work. So in terms of being able to work collaboratively, being able to be able to sort of find people that you can sort of support to do the kinds of work that help inform your own sort of public policy aspect, right? So what is quite key, as you probably gathered from what I'm saying already, is that research networking is especially important in the contemporary period. This is exciting because it forces us, meaning researchers, state agencies, to cross disciplinary boundaries and to look at issues using a variety of methodologies and to understand things from different angles. So this creates a situation that researchers are often looking for like-minded collaborators to work with in order to produce the best work that they can. So events like what we have today, right, they provide a platform. They provide a platform for researchers to find other people, other agencies with similar interests that they can work with, or they can look to support their work, right? So a key interest that professional academics like those of us at FASS are interested in is to produce and share knowledge publicly to enhance understanding of key issues through debate and discussion. This is most often and most commonly done through our professional publications, which is a necessary part of the life of a professional academic. So that really undergirds a lot of what we do. Most of the research output that we put out and get recognition for are these professional outlets, right? Academic journals, books, and so on. So it is true that some academic work, and this is true historically, can create disquiet, it can create discomfort, but this is the nature of academic work. It is the nature of work that seeks to advance knowledge beyond what happens to be familiar or convenient at one particular moment. So the sort of tension that comes with pushing the boundaries, that come with questioning, that come with the sort of critical eye cast of conventional wisdoms is actually what is most beneficial from academic work, right? So that's not something that you should be shied away from, and it's these sort of conversations that should be had, right? But beyond professional publications, one of the things that for the humanities and social sciences in particular is that they have a role, we have a role in advancing public understanding and to engage more publicly in broader conversations, right? This is to advance the public good writ large. So this will include informing and assessing things like, say, public policy, public attitudes, so on and so forth. So in this light, right, I encourage our guests from the various state agencies to reach out to both speakers and also Pravena from the FASS Research Office to find topics where there may be potentially sort of fruitful areas for cooperation and areas where sort of mutually beneficial efforts to work together can be found. And as many of you know, one of the things that we have upcoming is the Social Science Research Thematic Grant Call that has a July deadline. So for those of us who are academics here, it's a good way. These grants, they tend to be larger in size, so it's hard for any single researcher to engage. So this sort of research opportunity provides ways for academic researchers to find each other. But the other thing about the Social Science Research Thematic Grant is that they like engagement with policy, they like engagement with the public. So this is where the various state agencies being here is will be very helpful. So ways that we can have a constructive conversation, can have a useful debate across different lines of perspectives that will help with the thematic grant call applications, that will help with the development of further funding opportunities. So that's really trying to lay the land for what we are covering today. I'll be a bit in and out due to work commitments, but I wish everyone a very successful event, and I will save you from hearing more of me ramble on. With that, I guess we can turn over to the first panel, who we have James Davidson, Deepak Naya, Saurabh Haq, and Subhashish Ray, who happen to be colleagues of mine from the Political Science Department.